TGIF, everyone, and welcome to the Friday pre-flight. Thank you all for being here today. Hopefully you have gotten to the lounge successfully. You have reached for whatever your primary beverage is prior to flight time, and you're settled because we have a lot to talk about today. Hail to you all, and thank you for being here early. So far, we have 17 of you in the chat that have arrived on time and are ready for the show to begin. Thank you for being here. Real quickly, just say some highs, some hellos to some folks that showed up, and then we'll move on. Like I said, there's a lot to talk about. Sporkin News Podcast came by early. Thank you, Scott. We have Captain Trek. What is up, sir? Aluvrian Makara has plenty of umbrellas in her drink, far more than the number of ice cubes. So a colorful weekend indeed, I think, is in front of us all. And Robert says, hail. Oh, well, hail to you, Robert. Karen Bowman being back in the Ghost Recon franchise is awesome. She's a lot of fun. So that'll be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. El Sueño. Yeah, he was great in Wildlands. So that's pretty awesome. We get Wildlands too. What is up? Critizable the Crazed. Hope everything's going well. It was good to see you early today. Make the 6-minute daily. So thanks for that. Robert, you'll have to ask the stewardess when you get there. They'll let you know. Lord Thoth, thank you for being here, sir. And just another red shirt, you as well. I appreciate you guys moderating and hanging out in the chat so you guys make everything better wherever you are. So thank you. Cannot wait to see you both on FNT tonight. And I'm sure I'll migrate a lot of different places. Friday nights tends to be the place that the time that I tend to move around a little bit more and hang out in different streams. So we'll see what happens with that. Well, my glasses are crooked today. Oh, well. Judicon, it's good to see you, my friend. So many folks showing up early, like Michael T, who's growing like a weed. What is going on, Michael T? We've got Roger the Shrubber. Good to see you again today. Everybody's floating around. I saw a lot of you over hanging out with Midnight's Edge for Midnight's Edge in the morning with Lucifer Storm. That was pretty interesting, right? Pretty cool. Low spec Linux laptop. Hail to you, my friend. Hope things are going well on your adventure. And putting together the big endeavor that you are, my friend. So I hope it is all going well. And we've got a lot of people with this stuff. My voice is going a little bit, guys. It's been a lot. I've been dealing with some healthy weirdness, so I'm trying to stay healthy. So we'll see how the rest of the day goes. I should be fine. I'm not worried about it, but I will give my voice quite a rest for probably 6-7 hours before I have to talk to anybody else. But you know what? I like talking. I like to hang out with all of you and all of the people that I get to hang out on YouTube. I feel like when you find something you absolutely love to do, even if it's a hobby, it's totally worthwhile. And in my life, I've had many of those. So I've been very blessed. And there's no denying it. So, but again, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it so very much. What's up, Biggles? It's good to see you. Let's have some fun. Absolutely. We got Runner, who's in the running for a Fandom Menace Collector's card. So I saw that today. I think a lot of people have already voted. So that's pretty cool. We have the Memes of Destruction. Can't wait to hang out with him. We got to set that up, my friend. That'd be a lot of fun. Keely Chow is here. What's up, Keely? Ironcaster is here. Hello to you, Ironcaster. It is a very show tunes countdown. I picked it out on purpose. It's played by one of the military bands, as a matter of fact. So pit orchestras are very much underappreciated, and they do a wonderful thing for any type of performance. So whether it be a musical or, just to play, it's a good thing to have music underlying with professional musicians providing it. So we need to support all the theaters that we possibly can. Live entertainment cannot, be eliminated. We need as much of it as we can. We need to create those events. This is wonderful live entertainment, but we need places to go to enjoy things and professionals to deliver that to us. And I hope that continues for generations and generations. It's been around for thousands and thousands of years at this point. Brightest Day says 1 hour, 15 minutes left. Then you flee work. Well, hey, you got to get out of there when you can. Just make sure you sprint for the door when the clock ticks. Zacharot, how is it going, my friend? We have, of course, Parrothead hanging out. The ever lovely Tina Bojans. Good to see you. M. Dasserly, you got to have your pre-flight drinks. Absolutely. Absolutely. And, hey, what's up going on? Kip with $1.49 super sticker. I appreciate that, Kip. Hip, and tally-ho or whatnot. I don't even know what that would be. I'm probably offending all of my UK folks. But it is a Doomicorn, so I will do the traditional doom, da-doom, doom, doom. Thank you, Kip. I appreciate you, man. And thank you for being a producer over on the Street Smart Show. I really appreciate that as well. We have a lot of big things planned with that over with Mad Mardigan. So, guys, pay attention. Going to be good stuff. Trinoculus P, it is good to see you, my friend. So I hope that you are doing well, and I am glad that you are here. Let's see. Anybody else roll in? Oh, of course. It's Roof Korean. What is up, my friend? At least your glasses aren't foggy. Then we would be suspect. Oh, absolutely. Actually, I just cleaned my glasses. What's up, small time? Hail, yeah. Hail to you, my friend. Beesman is here as well. What's up, Beesman? Good to see you. Oh, and the Atlantean says, for a $5 super chat, you do not have to do that every time, but I appreciate that. He says, hey, Culture, here's to a good weekend and an awesome SOC Monday. Oh, absolutely. I cannot wait for the Stream of Consciousness stream with you. I'm looking forward to it, my friend. I'm going to throw in the hashtag runner is not a chew toy. So there you go. No need to super chat that one, my friend. What's going on, Theme Park Casual? It's good to see you. We've got El Punk Trace here. Good to see you as well. We have the amazing Dad Man Walking, who hangs out with us for the Florida streams over on Lorena's channel. That is going to be off the hook this Sunday. Lots to talk about. Lots of outrage. She's already posted the live stream, guys, with the thumbnail, so we are going to be on fire. I cannot wait for that. Yeah, a good brass band. Absolutely. It'll wake you up in the morning, that's for sure. Karen Prime, namaste, peeps. You're sharing my headphones with Midnight's Edge. Well, that's awesome. I do that too. I will dual and triple stream sometimes. I know a lot of people would find that cacophony too much to take, but I don't know. For whatever reason, I'm able to process out and pay attention to all three things, or at least catch the important parts, right? Dave Meyer says, every day is Friday for me. Well, congratulations, Dave. I am so happy that you're hanging out here today. Oh, and because you're a member, and there's so many other members here today and right now, we are going to, this coming weekend, not this weekend, but the next weekend is going to be the member stream, either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I'll be posting a poll as usual. I'm going to be pushing the times a little bit to see if we can, help out for folks that are in earlier time frames around the world. I'd like to see more of the UK folks there. Autobots, roll out. Absolutely. I wish I could do that without vocal effects. That'd be really cool, though. Jake D, thank you for the super sticker, my friend. $1.49 from you. Probably an infinitely famous either a Doomicorn or a hot dog. It's a hot dog. Thank you, Jake D. It's good to see you, my friend. What's up, Ryan Cannell? Ryan Cannell returns the favor and drops a Doomicorn in the chat. What's going on, Ryan? It's good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for getting me started, dude. I'm always going to say this to Ryan. Thank you. Because Ryan's the whole reason I put a channel together in the first place. I mean, watching somebody, just be inspired and passionate. Ryan's a cool dude, and I have to thank him for saying, "Hey, get this equipment. It'll focus on your microphone, get a cheap webcam, and go." And that's what I did. So thank you, Ryan. You're awesome, man. And I hope you have a great show tonight on FNT. It looks like you are a pretty good guest, and yeah, I'm looking forward to all the stories I think you might cover. There's a lot out there. There's a lot of stories. What's up, Kai? It's good to see you, buddy. All right, we are rolling through the chat. I know a lot of people have a lot to say. What's up, Adega? I haven't seen you in a bit. I hope things are going well for you, my friend, and you're staying as well as possible. Strumhart Eisenkiel, how's it going? Meep, 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 meep to you, my friend. I love it. I love it. Honored, my friend. I'm the one that's honored, my friend. Yeah. And by the way, Ryan, in turn, you've radicalized me. Very much so. Can't you tell? All right. Well, Lord Vader is here as well. Okay, let's get to it. First and foremost, we have some sad news. It was finally confirmed today, and it was terrible. We lost DMX. I'm one of those people that really appreciated his music. He and I are the same age. It's a real bummer sometimes when you have a heart attack, the oxygen to your brain, because the blood flow to your brain has slowed or been just completely eliminated, you end up in a vegetative state, which seems to be where he was anyway. being down that long is not good. So it's pretty awful, and I feel very bad that this happened. I liked many of his tunes. His performances in various media were excellent, in my opinion. And I don't know who's going to give it to you now, because X is not going to. So it's a real shame, and I'm kind of bummed out. So the hair gives it away. Absolutely, it does. Absolutely. Let's see. Oh goodness, I'm scrolling through. Um, yeah, R.I.P. DMX. Yeah, I lost. Yeah. It's terrible. It's terrible. It really bothered me. L Punk Tracy's setting up his Switch so he can get ready for Ords' stream tonight. I don't blame you. Yeah, yeah, it's a bummer. Yeah, yeah, you stroke because of the interrupted blood flow. 100% right. Yep. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah. Why gonna give it to you? I don't know, but like I said, it's a real bummer, and I heard a lot of that. Yeah, it looked very bad from the start. Stoomhart, absolutely. Yeah. What's up, Valiant Renegade? Good to see you, my friend. I hope I didn't miss anybody's stuff. All right, let's move on, because this is a bummer, and I'm dragging us down. Let's not do that. Let's move into something that'll drive us crazy. Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones 5 is going to have Phoebe Waller-Bridge. She's going to be the strong female lead. Aren't you guys excited? Let me be a little bit honest when it comes to this. I feel like she was pretty decent in the show that she wrote, Fleabag. It was okay. A lot of people have pointed out the fact that it was very similar concept, not identical to, but kind of the same female woo-woo stuff that you got in Sex and the City. I watched the 2 seasons that were presented and felt like well, the first season was okay. The second season was hot trash. And I just, I don't know. This is not a good sign for this property. It leads me to believe that this is the hill upon which KK will essentially be putting her career on and laying down the mantle. This is something that we can all hope for. It won't change the fact that forever her name's going to be tied to the things that we love. But maybe this last iconic destruction force that she's wielding will, I don't know, be laid to rest. We can only hope. But essentially, many people would agree that once she's done with Indiana Jones, she might move on to something different. And boy, would we be better off for that. But this is going to be big news. I guarantee you people will be talking about this throughout the weekend. This lady is definitely going to, or has, I guess, already made the Bond franchise a lesser. If you only have to listen to Rob from Midnight's Edge to understand just how bad it's going to be based on the leaks and the treatments and all the other stuff that were out there in the world. This is going to be horrible. And the funny thing is I think she's funny. She's what do you call that? It's when you're oddly attractive. What do they call that? Exotic, right? She's exotic looking, perhaps, in her appearance. And she seems like she can act. I just don't know what her range is completely. So I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to see. And yeah, she is the writer of the next James Bond movie. Oh yeah, there is no doubt that Spielberg wanted none of this. So we'll see what happens with that. What do they have on Harrison that he felt like he had to sign? I don't know. I really don't know. I really feel like we could. I really feel like we could get so much better if we were just trying to replace Harrison Ford with a younger version of himself. There are many actors that could fall into like the son role. It wouldn't necessarily have to be a blood relative to Indy, but it could work out that way. You could possibly do a female, but I don't see it. So I'm very disappointed in this thought process because they are casting her as the lead. This film's moving forward no matter what. Mangold taking over the reins from Spielberg, is it? I don't know. The only good thing about this is that John Williams will be doing the score one final time. So if you want some thoughts on this, Midnight's Edge, of course, is already given theirs. I'm sure everybody will be giving it over the weekend. But I don't know. I don't know if she, like I said, this lady helps to destroy Bond. I guarantee you she's going to help to destroy Indy. So yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Well, Louvrienne, you haven't seen this? Yeah, Bad Penny. Exactly. You're exactly right. Yep, that's exactly the kind of aura she has. Crystal Skull was not a good thing. Indy 5 is merely the end. Yeah, it is. It'll be the death rattle, absolutely. This is exactly right. New female Indiana who will dump on Harrison Ford, just like Rated. Oh, absolutely. This is the Kennedy way. Man of War 665 for $6.65. Thank you, my friend. Says, been a while for king, for country, forehead. Absolutely, my friend. Brilliant. Matt G says, hit the subscribe. Absolutely. Also hit the like, guys. I appreciate all 4 to 5 of you that are here right now. It's pretty awesome. We are definitely beating a dead horse. And here's the thing. Harrison Ford's is 1,000. I mean, he is not in good shape to play this role. And, if they can keep him away from flying a plane for a year, that probably would be a good start, but we'll have to see. Nobody that wanted this to go is anywhere close to this, to be honest with you. Spielberg wants nothing to do with it. George isn't going to be anywhere close to it. These people don't want that kind of stuff. We'll have to say. Louvrienne says she's a handsome woman. Matt G for $5 super chat says Jack's show had incredible support for Indiegogo campaigns. Awesome. I love that. This community specifically is great. Out of context quotes. I love these. Anna, period blood doesn't come out of your ass. Okay, then. Well, so much for this stream being monetized later. Thanks, Matt G. I appreciate that. That's not what happens. No, and if that's going on in your life, then you need to see a doctor because there are some issues. Stumhardt Eisenkiel says, I cannot watch anything anymore without finding out what idiot messed it up. So few things left to enjoy. You know what? Go back in time. There's so much in our past that we can enjoy from the silent film era forward. You can get all the way into the early 2000s and still not come across things that'll make you want to not, find a building to jump off of. So what's up, Hologram Nunchuck? Good to see you, my friend. We have, let's see. There's no way that George Lucas is involved. Absolutely not. Haley Atwell could pull off. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, exactly. Man, she would be awesome. Can you see Haley Atwell doing some really cool adventure moves? Absolutely. Absolutely. She would work. She'd be a decent companion, right? Companion to Dr. Jones. Hail, Buckaroo Baizu. Good to see you, my friend. I know no one that enjoys working with Shia LaBeouf, obviously, but wasn't the point to have him be the next generation? Absolutely. And that also could have worked, right? Could have. John Williams is a legendary composer. And at least we'll get one last good film with good music from him, right? The film won't be good. His music will be good. KK spent her entire career compiling evidence against her bosses. Yeah. She gets fired. They get thrown to the media wolves. She isn't going anywhere but us. We can leave and not look back. Actually, Chapek isn't going to be anybody that's going to be in that position. They don't have any real ties other than the cocktail parties they may have attended simultaneously at points in their career. But her close-knit crew is no longer there to support her. She may have some, additional skeletons, but those people are not in positions of power any longer unless they're on boards at other companies. We'll have to see. Yeah, just make new IPs and let indie be. Enough with the recasting. Absolutely, hologram nunchuck. Absolutely. I look. We this conversation's circular because we all know they can't create new stuff. They just can't do it. They haven't been able to. Anytime they've tried, it's failed. Anytime they've inserted their garbage into a franchise, it's failed. And you don't have to look as far back as Ghostbusters, obviously, their version of it, which was garbage. There have been many examples of where every time they do this, it's just trash. I mean, Terminator Dark Fate was supposed to be the beginning of the end of this crap. Well, then we had the circumstances where we had, global crisis, and now here we are. What's up, Dark Shadow Logan? Good to see you. Puck Group, I see. Okay, then. Yeah, I understand. Oh my gosh. Yep. Harrison Ford will be 79 in July. Thank you, Lord Vader. Yeah, he's coming up on 80. Dude's not running away from boulders anymore. You know what I mean? Was that a personal attack or something? Maybe. A lot of people are a simp for Anna. No doubt about that. Indy 5 is going to be ass. Okay. Agree with that. She does have a bit of a nose. There's no doubt about that. Just another red shirt. But, again, I mean, there's a lot of, ladies that have that feature that are very attractive. So, yeah, Haley Atwell is fine. Gosh, she was really good. The first that Magic film franchise, Now You See Me, that was pretty good. She did an excellent job in that. She do all kinds of stuff. What's up, Jeremy Swiggs? It's good to see you, bud. Good to see you. Let's see, what do we got? Roger, there's a lot Haley Well could take off. I mean, pull off, absolutely. That would also work. She's a Chai Wei. Oh my goodness. Okay, Karen Prime. Sucking piss through a thistle. Goodness. Oh my gosh. I think you guys have some strong opinions here, which I don't blame you for. Absolutely. The French have a preference for actors with a certain ugly charm. Not saying she got it, though. You guys are great. Deconstructors can't create, only inject critical race theory eggs in the host. Trinoculus P, I could not have said that better myself. And that's exactly what they do. And that's the problem is you're no longer building to a legend. You're no building upon or adding to a legend or a legendary property. You're deconstructing it because you don't know how to tell these stories, which means you don't know what to do with incredibly popular characters like Spider-Man or Superman, right? You don't know what to do with those characters because you don't understand fundamentally what they are, because you can't imagine a world where people are just good, because you've never seen it, because you've never lived it yourself, and because you're so narcissistic, you can't see beyond your own nose. And that's why we get what we get. Yeah, Terminator Dark Fate. Not great. Ford looks a lot rougher than 80. Yeah, he needs to stop crashing planes, absolutely. Last Crusade was the last good film, I believe, in the Jones franchise. It just was. This Crystal Skull was just total garbage. A face like a bag of chisels. All right, I'm taking her off the screen because she's taking a lot of damage right now, and I feel bad. It's starting to make me feel guilty. But I have a feeling that we're going to see. I have a feeling we're going to see that film just not underperform. Pretty much anything that these people are involved in underperform. Right? Even the garbage that was inserted into Godzilla versus Kong couldn't, take away from the fact that this was a good monster versus monster movie, which is kind of what we really needed right now. I hope the box office continues to stay solid. I'm going to have to look at the box office figures this weekend and see where we end up after weekend 2. Hopefully here domestically, it still continues to overperform. That would be excellent. KK produced Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Therefore, she's associated with the Yahtzees. Well, hey, I like drawing that parallel. Why the hell did I spell Chihuahua Chihuahua? I don't know. That's why I couldn't understand what that was. I've got to quit the gear. You guys are awesome. Yeah, Anne only has eyes for Henry Cavill. That's true. I can't see great past my nose without my glasses. Yeah, me either. Yep. Me either. Very soon. Very soon. Very soon. There's some stuff they're working out, some stagecraft stuff they're working out. So, yeah, that was amazing. Yeah, and they rode off into the sunset. Absolutely. What a great way to finish a film, true. Mm-hmm. It is the last canon film, I think that's probably true. Postmodernism is the enemy of good storytelling, amongst 1,000 other things. Very well said. Very well said. All we can hope for is fan backlash will be loud and they rethink this obvious plan. Otherwise, they will make a movie that won't sell very well. Thank you for the $5 super chat. And you're not wrong. At this point, we're the only thing that's going to point out to investors that you are losing money. You're going to continue to lose money. We are going to tell you exactly what is wrong with all of these properties. We have to get to the regular investors. We have to get beyond the people that, have so much influence because they get the slates elected and vote down the transparency that they really should be forced to have at a corporate level. Believe me, if we could get that kind of transparency, we could reveal the problems that, exist within these corporations and, where heavy influence is coming from, because it's coming from outside of the United States and not because they have the financial influence that they have on the box office or in that area. It's 100% political, but I don't get into that on my channel. So we'll go from there. Rajesh, it is good to see you, my friend. And you were very good the other day. I caught you live. Oh man, I can't remember whose stream it was. You were just going to town. It was excellent. You and one other person. Oh my gosh, whose stream was that? It was really cool. It's good to see you. You have great presence. Great presence. I wouldn't call it deconstruction, just plain destruction. Well, that's a good take, the Atlantean. You're probably not wrong. I like Chihuahua better. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, that's a famous sports quote. They were calling a person that wasn't normally used to calling golf was calling golf on a network one time, and I can't remember his name. He's a famous sports announcer, and he said Chai Rodriguez instead of Chi Rodriguez. It's really funny. I want to say it was Vin Scully, but maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Night's End? It was good to see you over on Steven's channel this morning, hanging out there, having a coffee and a BS, man. I hope that was cool, Josh. I hope you had a good time. Josh has a good channel, guys. Check that out. He's awesome, as does Atlantean, Runner, and many more folks that are here, including our friend Ryan Cannell, which I'm going to assume everybody here is already subscribed to because he's awesome. All right. Sigh way. Oh, you guys are on fire. All right, well, let's talk about something else I know everybody's going to talk about. You know what? Captain America is an incel. That's right, the Falcon and Winter Soldier. Incel Captain America is so perfect. So that's kind of what's going down here, kids. They're making John Walker complete trash. On purpose. We know it's wrong to enjoy the whiny, murderous John Walker on the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but it feels so right. No, it only feels right to you whack jobs. This article was originally published elsewhere. I grabbed this one because it was full of less garbage and advertisements. It is basically spoilers for the 4th episode. I'm not going to go through it explicitly. I'm just going to say they're going out of their way to misrepresent this character as a whole, present him in this way as a violent, single tone, single bell ringing person. They've torn down Cap before in the comics runs, and we've had conversations around that for sure. I mean, early on, and especially going into the mid 2010s through obviously today. But prior to this, I mean, there was such a great relationship between Captain America and the Falcon that this show is just disingenuous in its presentation. You wouldn't have selected a Captain America like this with these kinds of characteristics, just as like you wouldn't, mistreat, an author today and compare him to the Red Skull when really all he wants you to do is clean your room, which again, I'm sure everybody will talk about the Jordan Peterson stuff as well, but it's not something I selected to present today. I just feel like this is just disgusting what they're trying to do to Captain America. Now, I am not watching this show I will tell you, after everything I'd heard, I was told that halfway through or by the end of the second episode, most of the audience would completely tap out of this because of the messaging that's so heavy-handed, ham-fisted, whatever terminology you'd like to use. But it's garbage. It's hot garbage, and does not represent Captain America. So again, I mean, because now the new excuse is something that you've. The new excuse is going. My internet just went to garbage, guys. Let me take myself off the screen. I'm in a robot for a minute, guys. I apologize. It looks like the demon of the internet is coming for me again. It looks like I'm picking back up. Let's see if we get it cleared up here. There we go. But yeah, you're going to see more of this because they're going to be able to say that, well, it's in the comics because it's been in the recent comics, which are total trash. The last 20 years of the comics industry has been garbage. And if they're just going to point to that, we can just say, oh, yeah, sure. The people that wrote your garbage, yeah. The garbage you've been producing is the garbage you're putting with this. We don't want it. We've been saying it. We stopped buying the comics. We stopped consuming your products. Anyway, man, I am just getting all kinds of latency, guys. I apologize. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I'm very angry, so I'll just be off screen for a second, guys. But we'll press on. But this has been going on for a long time. I'm interested in what you have to say. Let me get this off the screen. Bang, and we'll go through your comments very quickly. Let's see. You guys are cruising. You can't even believe how involved you are. Thank you for your support today, guys. I appreciate it very much. Let's see. Yeah, actually, we're going to get to this, Roof Korean. Believe it or not, I have that one here. Oh, he was on Jake D's stream. Thank you very much. Yes, that's correct. Yep. Stop by with him and Jake. Sorry, guys. I'm consuming so much of your guys' stuff. I don't never know where I'm at. I'm oftentimes, like I said, listening to 2 or 3 streams simultaneously. But thank you. Just another red shirt. I appreciate that. I do. What's up, Andre Enrico? Good to see you. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Howling and Entertainment's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Yep. Tropic Thunder. Oh, so great. Such a great film. No arguments from me. Yeah. We're it's going to be bad. Yeah, everybody's going to hate this. You guys have no idea how bad it is. Yep, here we go. Just a Normie called it. They're equating him to a terror person, John Walker. Yep. Yeah, they're doing it in a very I think we're all done. WandaVision, I think everybody tapped out after the Gina thing. U.S. Agent is what happens. Exactly. Yeah, that's what happens when you order Captain America from Wish. There you go. Wasn't he supposed to be gay, or did I miss a meeting? No, actually, it's Falcon and Winter Soldier that they're trying to ship. No, thank you. No, thank you. A lot of people have just skipped it. I've just skipped it. And a lot of people are now skipping it. Like I said, second episode, I think, is where most people just kick the can down the road. And that show's very much underperforming. And the only data that you can get that isn't Disney telling you that it's doing great, it doesn't point in that direction. So, and of course, Doomcock mentioned the other day that things were a little less rosy, and I hadn't heard anything good going into it. So there you are. Saul Leibowitz, the agent of the stars. Thanks for being here, my friend. Says, how long must we wait for Black Trans Quadriplegic DACA Captain America? Probably not long. I think you're going to get America Chavez by the end of this, but hey, what do I know? I see Tim Pool is covering the destruction of the comic book genre in his daily shows. Yeah, he is, amongst other things. Man, he's really swooping back into the pop culture conversation, isn't he? Good for him. He's coming back to where the bread is buttered, because culture is upstream from politics, right? Sporky News Podcast sends a $3 super sticker. Thank you, my friend. It's so good to see you, Spork. I appreciate you very, very much, my friend. Very, very much. You are a great creator and a great friend, and I love hanging out with you. And thank you for the Shiba Inu dog going, My hero. No, you're my hero, buddy. We all grow together, and I appreciate this entire community. We support each other like crazy. Look at what happened with, and you guys may not know this, and if hopefully if my mods can do this real quick. Red Gaze launched a new book, except this time it's a comic book. He's got very talented artists. It looks amazing. It's in support of the Sunsworn novel that he wrote. You guys should definitely check it out. It looks incredible. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. That's all I have to say about that. The panels, the art, the people involved, the colorists, the artists. It looks great. I ordered it day one. The campaign's already funded, so there's no risk. You can jump in, order it, and be happy with what you get. We've been supporting people for so long now that these campaigns are getting more and more successful. I mean, talk about what's going on with Cyberfrog. I think Wrecked Planet did 1.2 million before it closed. Congratulations to Uncle E, right? But many, many more people are building their books, each successive book, like our very own Vinny Art, obviously. Nerium has made things. Obviously, this new Bonds book that closed out recently. We have so many more projects. Just great content. People we can support easily. Yeah, I'm sorry I went robot, guys. I'm having some issues with the internet lately. Network utilization at the node level is over 70%, so it's spiking over 90. Usually they try to keep node. This is a little bit of geek talk. Everybody's going to tune out, but they try to keep utilization at 50%. When you start to get up to those higher levels, you start to get packet loss, and because you're getting a lot of you're getting a lot of collisions and data. So there you are. Mm-hmm. Woke Winter Soldier disrupting the internet. So yeah, that's probably what it is. They don't like me talking about it. I wish that were true. Heavy-handed, but they kind of shine away from the racism aspect. No. I don't know, man. I don't think so. I understand where you're coming from, but I don't agree, which is another great thing in this community. We can disagree, and it'll be fine. I'm honestly surprised at the visceral reaction to Falcon and Winter Soldier. It's not as clever as WandaVision. That's very true. But I find it thoroughly enjoyable. Well, very good, Tina. Again, like what you like, love what you love. I knew what it was going to be. I knew what it was going to be. And they told you the BLM stuff is going to be in there. Disney is attacking culture's internet. Probably. Where Keely, I know you say that every time I do that. Thank you very much. Yes, very good. Thank you. Green Lantern show, Alan Scott. Yep. So we're true to the comics, yeah, because you wrecked the comics. You destroyed the comics, so now you can destroy the comic book genre film, which is going to happen. These are going to not earn money anymore. I don't know. Doing the Les Grossman dance. I can't. I would have to stand up to do it, but I love that. This is so great. Tropic Thunder, my goodness, so awesome. If you're there, Moloch, I suggest you don't try anything because I'm the Phantom Menace Ultron. I'm everywhere. There are no strings on me. God, what a great thing. I really wish they'd have done more with that. I know a lot of people didn't like Spader's performance, but, I liked the voiceover. I really did. Holy cow. Kai G for $5. Thank you for that, my friend. Or Cal G, excuse me. Hey, Mr. Casino, new subscriber, my first super chat. Well, thank you very much. As Gary would say, we won't hurt you. Thank you very much. Was that incel cap headline real? I'm not smoking some Snoop's hash, am I? It isn't a joke? No, this is it. It's in many other locations. I grabbed this from this location because it wasn't full of a bunch of advertisements. This is all over the place. You can find it in a lot of different places. I think The Wrap may have been the original source of this article. So if you want to look at this today, I think that was the original source. This is peeled from the source. A lot of places do that, including Yahoo and MSN and all of that. They just peel out the article and they drop their own ads in. In this case, there are no ads in this one. Usually what I try to do is clip out ads or clip things from the internet that I can save because there are late edits that happen that they don't actually make you aware of that change entire paragraphs and maybe the entire tone of an article. It still happens. It's weird. Hey, Moira Kitty, it's good to see you. Thank you for dropping off the pumpkins, Ken Jack Ben. I hope you have a great nap, my friend, and pumpkins for everyone, Ken Jack Ben. Oh, EVS has a great interview with Kurtz Metzger. Check it out. Yeah, and Kurt's freaking awesome. I loved when he was on FNT, 2 weeks ago? It was really great. Yeah, thank you very much, Cal G. Thank you for being a new subscriber. I appreciate that. Hey, what's going on, Captain Trek? I still think we got to get together, man. I should have some open time tomorrow. Saturday's usually a really good day to try to reach out. So please reach out. We'll spend some time. We'll work on some stuff. I still really want to do that, my friend. I love having you. Love having you in the community, and I love the morning stuff that you do with the brew. So, and thank you for the super sticker, the game over sticker. I love it. Or game over, man. It's game over. What a great actor. It's a shame we lost him. Aliens, great. Nah, Louvrian, it's my connection that's broke. Nerium made my logo. Love her. She will be on the dump. Awesome. She's so great. She's very talented. You can call her Nerium or her name Katie. Katie's awesome. Love her. At CultureCasino, do you think Godzilla versus Kong manages to reach 400 million this weekend? Maybe. It's got a couple markets that it's about to enter. I think it's a late entry in Japan. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, to be honest with you, Odin, I think, was doing a little business coverage on this over on Minds today. I didn't get a chance to read through it, but yeah, I think we could get there. I think it's quite possible. I know it's going to exceed 300 and change. I think it'd be like 375, maybe 400 by the end of the weekend. That seems reasonable. I like I said, I haven't looked at I haven't looked at it. I usually try to wait till get closer to the end of the weekend before I tabulate stuff so I can cover it. But yeah. Let's see. Age of Ultron. 5 minutes later, he is defeated. What a great age. He should have won before Thanos. Yeah, it's probably true. I don't understand. I mean, the opportunity to do amazing things in that film, and they just left it there. The script was trash, Runner. You're right. Hail again. Moira Kitty. Here we go. Soul with Ebo. It says what is interesting is if Brie Larson portrayed black trans quadriplegia's DACA Captain America, we would be told it is not racist. That's true. Yeah, you can't make the headlines up. Woke headlines are from the Twilight Zone. Absolutely. Yeah. It's really, really weird. It's really, really weird. Hey, what's up, Shellback? Says, can't KK just go away already and take her virtue signaling brood with her? Also, I hope Wyatt Russell didn't see this coming. Nah, I don't think he did. But we'll see. We'll see. You guys are awesome. The chat's on fire. What's up, geeks? Enjoy Nerdrotica. Well, I'm glad we all arrived at the same conclusion. It's pretty ridiculous what they're doing to Cap. But it doesn't seem like any of you are really invested in the show other than Tina. And Tina, like I said, I'm glad that you're watching. I knew it was going to hit people in the face after the second episode. I mean, there's so much politics in it. And I'll be honest with you, my mom loves it. My mom loves the show. She didn't care. She didn't care about the politics. Or a lot of people just ignore whatever forced garbage you're trying to put in there. Good for you. I can't do it anymore. Used to be able to. Now you just spoon feed the people garbage to support the political crap you're doing in the real world. It's not all right. Not all right. Random PSA. Do not Google Brie Larson's feet. No. True. Trinoculus P speaks the truth. Don't do this to yourself. Please. Please don't do this to yourself. You will regret it. All right, 45 minutes in. We're about halfway through the articles. We're doing pretty well. Going to give you guys a little bit of time to get ready before FNT gets kicked off today. Man, I cannot wait for FNT today. Obviously, we've already started covering in this in the community starting last night. We did it over on Comics Division stream. If you missed that, it was pretty amazing. We want to talk about Star Trek. The Star Trek communist hopes Star Trek can inspire a real revolution. This is legitimately on the Star Trek page, the Star Trek website. This is not fake. It's for real. And this particular person is excited about, communism. He wants everybody to get excited about it. So, workers of the world, unite. You have nothing to lose but your change. And this is a quote from Karl Marx. Karl Marx has been studied by many as the greatest con man in history. But we'll move on. The acquisition of wealth is no longer the driving force in our lives. We work to better ourselves and the rest of humanity. Jean-Luc Picard, Star Trek First Contact. And that is a quote from Jean-Luc. There's no doubt about that. But that doesn't mean that it's a communist world. It's a post-scarcity world, to be sure, but not communist. That doesn't work that way. Most Star Trek fans agree that the Federation be a nice place to live. That's true. It's got unlimited food, no wars, friendly holographic medical care on demand, and regular classical music performances on Deck 10. It's great, in short, and hope springs eternal amongst Trek faithful that the future represented on screen will be the future we'll one day achieve. I guarantee you that's several hundred years in the future if we get there at all. But how do we get there from here? Will Wen is a fan who asks that question a lot. In the Earth of the future, we eliminate poverty, hunger, homelessness, all the stuff that's hard to still talk about. It's paradise on Earth, Wen says. How do you actually achieve one world government with no national borders, where we have eliminated poverty and war and hunger and disease? That's a pretty significant gain, pretty significant achievement. That's the thing. Star Trek is very detailed about the makeup of the utopian future, but not clear on the assembly. We've got the Bell riots coming in 3 years, give or take, and sometime in the next 40 years, we've got World War III to contend with, possibly featuring genetically augmented supermen, and ultimately first contact with an alien society before we're off to the races. We've got pieces, but no way of fitting them together, like an IKEA dresser without an instruction manual, and we will probably need more than a complimentary Allen wrench to pull this off. Will Wen thinks he has the answer: communism. I promise you this. That's not the answer. Communism provides nothing. There is a disincentive to rise above. There's no advantage in innovation. It actively creates stagnation and starvation, and it has every single time it's been tried, and it's failed. Socialism, similar results. You have to have a base understanding of private property rights and a form of capitalism in order to be successful and to move forward. Introducing communism would essentially remove any opportunity to get to a utopian future. And that's what this article does not point out. This person is a silly human. And he does a lot of conflating in this article, as does the article itself. And it's pretty terrible. I have a feeling everybody's going to talk about this evening. I'm not going to go into it in any more depth other than to cover your thoughts here in the chat, because there's so much more to this article. We read through it on comics. All of our opinions were very well outlined there. But I believe that they will be talking about this weekend, and for good reason. Star Trek is not socialist or communist in any way. And you do have an opportunity. The world's different in that world. You have an opportunity to pursue different things. But essentially, you have matter reassembling itself in order to be more useful through replicators, right? And things like that. So all you need is a power plant, and you have lofty goals and things that you enjoy, and people just fall into the things that they love. Anyway, it is what it is. So let's see what you guys have to say about communism. I bet he could make better Star Trek. I don't know about that. Star Trek is not communist. Good. Buckaroo Buys. I didn't get a chance to check out As, but yeah, this is complete trash. This is going to be a hot subject tonight. I guarantee it. I want to hear what that guy's Vietnamese parents think about communism. I can tell you this: not a lot. It's the weirdest thing. Anybody that comes from a country who's been socialist or communist that comes here is like, we left for a reason because you have problems. I mean, uh, there are countries in this world that are suffering and under the yoke of these forms of governance, and they have every single time they've been tried. It's 100 years right now that we've been dealing with what became of China. You know, and it's not a good thing. I mean, even with, look at what they're still doing to people, right? A government shouldn't be able to treat the people that reside within its borders the way that China is doing it. And they're doing it, they're committing genocide in their own country. War crimes, human rights violations. It's pretty awful. Anyway, I do remember when politics was subtle and not in your face. Pepperidge Farms remembers, absolutely. Yeah, WTF. And Jamie Castile, God help us, no kidding. Yeah, he's excited because it thinks he'll be rewarded by a lifetime of sitting on his ass and puking all over Twitter. That's also true. Yeah. Gene Roddenberry was an old school liberal. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Classical is what I like to refer to my friends as, right? They don't believe in the yoke of communism or socialism, but they do have, some thoughts towards their fellow man that differ from people on the other side of the aisle. Right? The problem is that you can see that oftentimes doesn't work either. Neither side can come up for decent solutions to solve modern problems, but eventually we will. Somebody has a good idea and we move forward. And that's just the way it works. This guy needs to stop watching TV and read some effing history books, no doubt about it. Communism BS is unbelievable. Guess what, guys? I did some research last night and early this morning. This isn't the first time somebody's been writing this garbage. This has been going on for almost 20 years. In 2015, there was another big push for this crap by other people. You can just go and look this up. Just look up Star Trek is communism or socialism. Just Google it. And well, DuckDuckGo it. Don't Google it. And guess what? You can come up with a bunch of articles. Not just this one. Not just this one. Hey, Grin Akuma, it's good to see you, my friend. Remember, peoples, in communism, there are always those who are more equal than others. Absolutely. New Trek is diametrically opposed to everything Roddenberry was trying to achieve. Absolutely. I can't believe how much awful is in the new Star Trek world. Between Picard and Discovery, and even the cartoon Trash Fire, the Upper Decker, I can't. That's 100% counter. 100% counter. The government sucks. Why would I want just one? There you go. Some people just love being sheep. Absolutely. Well, he's a big sheep. Thank you, Scotty. You're the king, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Communism leads to cannibalism. Yeah, kind of in a different form, but I understand what you're saying. It definitely creates a class system. You might go back to, a really weird chivalry, feudalism kind of period of time, right? Yeah. I really hate it. Champagne socialism. There you go. So hot, right? Meow. Actually, there's a real term for this. You're not wrong, Buckaroo Baizu. This is a conversation that's going around right now. Absolutely. Yeah, we need a Mr. Fusion, right? And then just get a DeLorean and poof, we got a time machine. It'd be awesome. What's up, Bone? Good to see you, bud. Way too much to prove available. Yeah. This guy should spend some time in the Soviet expat community. Yeah. Ask them why they fled. Nobody wants to do the research. Here we go. Thank you, Andre Enrico. He should spend a vacation in Venezuela, Cuba, and North Korea. Yeah. Yeah, he should do the full tour of the failure. That might work for him. Hey, what's up, Ironcaster? For $5, he said, had someone argue with me last night that someone would be willing to sewers freely in the sea utopia. It's never them, always someone else. Nobody's going to clean sewers. You don't provide a significant incentive. Why would you do it? right? Of course, we're getting to the point now where everything's going to be automated, right? Let's see. Communism doesn't work because people want to own stuff. Frank Zappa. Absolutely true. And if anybody would know, it would be Frank Zappa, right? Woo! Stumhart Eisenkiel says Russia and China alone caused the death of 80 to 160 million people in the process. That is without any doubt terrible enough. Well, yeah, and we don't even know if that's a fair estimate. It could be far higher numbers than that. We don't know. Decades of this crap. Anyway, sorry we got overly political, guys. I didn't really mean to go there, and we definitely lost some audience members because of it, so I apologize. We'll get back to the pop culture discussion, but I guarantee you this conversation is happening tonight. Geeks Enjoy This Nerdrotica for $5 Super Chat says, wow, I would love to get this guy on my show and put his beliefs where his mouth is. Star Trek is so far from communism. You're 100% right, my friend. You're 100, yeah. Laotians, Cambodians, Vietnamese, Polish, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, here we go. Trek is communism is as communism as Twitter is freedom of speech. For $2, you're 100% right. Thanks, Pickles, dude. Wow, man, appreciate it. And yeah, you're 100% right. 100% right. Star Trek was never not political, but the ideal utopia most people would love to live in was because politics to live in was the politics pushed. Now it's just division. Absolutely, Jake Miller, and it's true. There is a lot of classical liberal politics in original Trek. Not the way that this is being done currently. What's up, Mike Beat? Good to see you, my friend. Thanks, everybody, for rolling in here. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Beat me up, Comrade Scotty. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's roll through this. Yeah, CBS and Trek, they don't want to earn money. How could you put this on your own website? Why would you publish this article? It makes absolutely no sense. I wish Ryan was here right now because he would yell and say things like, you're not even hiding it anymore, right? Absolutely not. What's up, New Bomb Turk? Good to see you. All right, let's move on to the next thing because, like I said, we've got a couple more to talk about. One that I think everybody's going to jump all over, but we'll get there in a sec. And of course, it's MLB made a decision, and I know that this isn't, this is sports ball, right? But we have to allow for the fact that this is also part of pop culture. It's part of all culture, especially here in the United States. We can't get away from it, right? And moving the game from Atlanta to Denver has so many problems tied to it. And now you're getting multiple articles talking about this very headline. MLB's decision to pull All-Star Game from Georgia sends a strong message in the wrong direction. It's 100% right. The full story is about a 6-minute read. We're not going to read through it entirely. A lot of this framing always bothers me, how these stories are framed. Georgia's controversial. It's not controversial. It's less strict than a lot of other states that exist in the country. Again, not political. But this is counterproductive. What this created was something that was counterproductive. It's not going to achieve the desired goal because nothing's going to change. They're not going to change that law. In fact, states that have changed their laws in a way because of this type of influence have always kind of gone back the other direction, and it's backfired on them. And that's going to happen. You're going to see more and more states because of the way these laws have now been introduced, because you have a lot of states that are like, we need a little more transparency and a little bit more organization here. That's all they're asking for in Georgia. Anyway, I don't want to stay on this too long, but I think this might be mentioned tonight. And I just wanted to throw it in here to cover it. I'm not sure what you guys think about that. I'll look over that real quick and we'll see where it is. Let's see. Money, it's a gas. Grab that cash with both hands and make a stash. Yes. Thank you very much, Mike Beat, for an amazing song. I appreciate Pink Floyd very much. Very, very much. Yeah, and that's always the argument. It's like they didn't like the outcome of the election. Well, that may be true, but there was a lot of things that they just want to make sure are better in the future, right? They want to fortify their elections, right? Where do they stop? Doesn't the Masters need to move? China hosting the Olympics? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens, MTAC Shark. It really will. It really will. I think that I think they're going to have a hard time with this. This was the wrong way to go. And Hollywood's finding out the same thing, guys. Let's not forget. Hollywood wants to now, they want, there's a bunch of people that are reactionaries that are like, well, we need to pull our productions out of the Peach State, right? We can't have, we can't accept these new laws, right? Except that most of these productions are now set up to go here. They're contractually obligated to make these productions in this state. And all their facilities, everything they've done, all the building out and everything else in these sound stages, especially at Trillium, because that's, what used to be Atlanta Pinewood, they're already booked. They're not going anywhere. It's much cheaper to make stuff there than it is in Hollywood, right? Or almost any other, location that they've been filming recently, like in Canada. And they don't have room anymore in some of those places. You're stuck there. So you're just going to have to deal with it. And so, as much as you whine and cry, are you really willing to lose hundreds of millions of dollars to pull your productions out of places? Because you're going to have to pay them anyway. I don't know. We'll have to see. What's up, RC from the NYC? Good to see you, my friend. Hail to you. Thank you for the super sticker this morning, my friend. Appreciate you. Bummer that Georgia has the most favorable film tax credit system for the studios. Absolutely. And Florida's now expanding theirs and their incentives as well. The people in Jersey are like, oh, bring it up here. And I'm thinking, do you really want to pay for cast and everybody else in New Jersey, New York area where it's far more expensive to do these kinds of productions? Even with tax incentives, makes no sense. Why would you do that? That makes sense. Yeah, everybody's confused about this, RC. I grew up in baseball. There's a lot of reasons for that. Someday I'm going to tell the story of why I'm so attached and stuck into baseball. That'll be something I'd love to talk about. Just maybe a year from now, maybe once my things have changed a little bit in my life, but we'll start to get more personal details about Culture Casino. Yeah, it did make this topic much, much worse. You're 100% right. But here's the problem. I mean, you have a 51% city of Atlanta that's black. You have a 71% city of Denver that's white, and most of the area in Atlanta that the game that surrounds that game, you have a ton of black-owned businesses. What are you doing? You harm the very people that you're saying that you're trying to protect by doing this. Former commissioner of baseball, Faye Vincent, strongly came out against this and used some really interesting examples. We'll see. Yeah, you're right. 50%. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, it's like 29%, something like that. Yeah. Sorry, not sorry. In my opinion, you should need ID to vote. Well, many of the vast majority of states require some form of identification and clarity when it comes to voting. And guess what? It's state by state. You can say things at a federal level, but guess what? There's a constitutional amendment to say the states get to do their stuff. So it is what it is. I don't want to get into politics here, guys. I love you. So we'll move on. We'll move forward. Funny, getting criticized for collecting toys and comics, etc., and called childish, while these kind of people throw temper tantrums and don't understand the realities of life. Emotional age of a toddler. Well, that seems to be all that we're dealing with right now. It really is, on every single level, and especially in entertainment. That's why we can't say enough. Twitter's not real life. If you are upset by something on Twitter, that's a tiny little fraction of the worldwide public, the global population, tiny fraction of Americans. I showed a statistic yesterday, I think, a chart about that more people are engaged with YouTube at a higher rate than they ever have been, and that essentially Facebook and Twitter and all that still flat. You have like 20% of the U.S. population that's invested in Twitter. 20 to 29. I don't remember what the number is specifically. I'll have to pull the chart up again, but it's just silly. I mean, we all know that this is not, and not only that, I mean, you have, even with all the people that would be involved, do they actually tweet? No. It's just tiny little sliver of humans that tweet. You know, and if somebody has a check mark next to their name, or especially a blue check mark, they're less likely to be somebody I'll even pay attention to. And this is the truth about the law. If you actually read it, it's much easier to vote. Lola, what's up, Lola? Thank you for the $10 super chat, and thank you for your avatar picture. I love it. Thank you. She says, "Culture." Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Thanks for being here, and thank you for the super chat. That $10. Wow, goodness. Appreciate you. Yeah, you need ID everywhere for doing everything. Yeah, I mean, if you want to board a plane, you want to go somewhere, you want to buy, tobacco, alcohol. You need to buy. Eric July buying a whole list of things. If you follow Eric, he's awesome. Young Ripa. There you need it to do anything. I mean, you realize you have to have a Social Security number in order to work in the United States, or an EIN number, right? Or, you have to have some form of employment number. It's a form of identification, which meant you had to provide additional identification to get that in the first place. Usually a birth certificate, something like that. So you are literally insulting people saying that you can't do something like that. That's pretty dumb. That's pretty dumb. In Montana, there were times and places when a rodeo belt buckle was enough to identify for you to do your banking. That's awesome. Good information. I need to look that up. That's cool. Why can't Hollywood put some of their garbage aside and obtain an official government ID possible? Make obtaining an official government ID possible? I don't know. It is the best avatar on YouTube. Absolutely. See, everybody's saying hi to Lola now. It'll walk in here. Lola's awesome, guys. Lola's so great. Oh my gosh, can't say enough good things. Rajesh, last baseball game I saw was the Nationals versus Royals in 2009. Would love to go back to the U.S. and watch a game. Currently locked up in the U.K. Yeah, I know, it sucks. So many of you amazing people over there are being just abused by your government. Look at the state. Well, I'm not even going to go into that. Let's not talk. Let's get away from politics. Let's just do that. Let's get away from that. I feel really bad I brought it in. Let's talk about something that I really want to round out with, that I really hope the guys talk about tonight. If you're still here, Ryan, you guys want to do this one, I promise. Thunder Force. That's right. Thunder Force is a new superhero, not superhero film with these two ladies. And this is a review on the AP by Mark Kennedy. It came out today. In fact, this is real time. This is from the AP website. I didn't even clip this one, guys. So there's some photos we'll look at here in a minute. I just thought you would enjoy this. So yeah, so they're supposed to be heroes. We'll read through it real quick. Let's just do that real fast. Melissa McCarthy and her husband, filmmaker Ben Falcone, have managed to put not one but two movies during the global crisis together. It prompts two questions: what did we do to deserve them, and how can we stop it? Oh man, roasting. McCarthy enlists and immediately wastes the services of Oscar winner Octavia Spencer, who, again, good actress, for the superhero buddy comedy Thunder Force, a meandering nothing burger of a film. It's the fifth team up between them, between McCarthy and Falcone, her husband. They previously did The Boss, Tammy, Life of the Party, and Super Intelligent. It's clear that they've gotten progressively worse, and McCarthy's welcome manic anarchic energy is no longer disarming. No, she's never been a force of charm, in my opinion. This time around, McCarthy and Spencer play two middle-aged friends who become superheroes after one invents a formula that gives ordinary people superpowers. I can't even talk. We'd settle for a formula that makes this film work. The premise offers the filmmakers the chance to end up superhero films, but Thunder Force mostly just apes them with a slackness when it needs to be edgy and stupid when it needs to be clever. Does this sound good to you guys? Oh my goodness. Has anybody seen this thing? You guys, this tonight. The guys are just going to tear this up, and I'm about to robot out, so I'm going to go off screen for a minute. Ah! Sip of water for the working man. We'll let this clear up. We'll get a little bit. There we go. We're back to regular speed. Thank you, Internet. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Let's see. How do you guys feel? How do you guys feel? Look at Lola saying flirting with everybody. Look at what she came in here strong. I'm just saying. Best avatar on YouTube. Absolutely. Gotta love Lola. Ah. Mm. All right, we got. Oh, hey, yep, Thunder Thighs Force. There you go. Yep, that would be better, more aptly named. Yeah. Lou Freehand's like, oh wow. Okay, yeah, not good. Sturmhart Eisenkeel says, oh my god. It's gonna be rough. It's going to be rough. But you know what? The super suits aren't even the worst thing. Thunder Force or Thunder Thighs, Karen Prime. You guys you make my day. I feel so much better now. Savage. Oh, you guys are so great. Oh, it's going to be awful. You guys want this film? You can watch it. It's out there in the world. Oh no! It's rated PG-13 and it's a Netflix release, so it's 107 minutes. So you're gonna lose a lot of time. Just for fun, I'm gonna bring this back up because this is what the guy gave it. He gave it a half star out of 4. Oh, I love it so much. I love it so much. Love it so much. Gotta scroll over. All right. Let's see. YouTube is growing again, along with Odyssey and Minds. They're probably going to keep expanding for the next several years. It's more entertainment than Hollywood. Also, my eyes. That's right, Mike Beat. My eyes too. Oh, you know what? At the end of the stream, we're going to go back and look at pictures. It's going to be great. It'll be great. I feel the earth move under my feet. Oh, cool. You got your new mic. Awesome. I can't wait. Next weekend. Remember live stream. Why did they make their costumes form-fitting? Reminds me of sausages. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Look, it's body-positive superheroes, guys. Come on. We're doing it on purpose. It's... What's up, that 70s rock fan? Did you see what you walked into, my friend? All right, Midnight's Edge in the Morning Raid. Thank you, and welcome to all of you. Yeah, we were just covering this lovely thing that I don't think they got into in any detail. I hope they get into this tonight. We'll throw it back up here. These are the ladies that we're looking forward. This is an absolutely savage review, as has been described by the chat, and that's not a wrong statement. But thank you for being here, Fire Knight 013. I appreciate you. Yeah, this thing is trash with a half-star rating from Mark Kennedy here at the AP. So that's no bueno. That is no bueno. Oh no. What's up, Mr. Tickletron? Good to see you. Formula, the formula, the superhero formula, like 4 times 5 plus 6, that's 44. Thunder Thighs. Oh my god. Brought in as many Emmy Raiders as I could. Thank you, Mr. Tickletron. Appreciate it. Yep. Appreciate all of you guys. Thanks for being here. Be afraid. Be very afraid. This is Ghostbusters 2016. Yes. Exactly right. I don't need funny or out of shape people in my superhero entertainment. Actually, that's the last effing thing that I want in it. I want to see peak physical condition, sexy men and women beat each other up. I think we all do. Internet cast required. Yeah, no kidding. I think you'd get plenty of it there. Everybody's still flirting with Lola. I don't blame them. Where's Tilly in that picture? I don't know. Oh, no, this is great, Mr. Tickle Trunk. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you guys hit the like button on the way in if you want to share out. We are an hour and 16 minutes into what's normally an hour and a half. So we're going to be winding down here shortly, but thank you all for joining. I try to give everybody a little bit of time to get set up and get their pictures taken of their setups for Friday Night Tights, because that's coming up soon. I'm very excited. Are you guys excited? Happy Friday, everybody. Happy FNT to you. Be sure to say happy FNT when you enter the building over there. It's going to be great. It's going to be off the hook. Very excited. Very excited. Not even an original name. They stole it from Mega Drive games. Wow, I didn't even think about that. Thank you, Low Spec Linux Laptop. That's good insight. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, that 70s rock fan says, I was actually writing a script for my next science fiction book video while watching METIM, which is Midnight's Edge in the morning. Figured I could double task, not triple task. Oh, no, that's fine, my friend. And I'm happy you showed up. I really do. Let's see. I simply don't understand why any studio would have put money and resources into that project. Well, I'm sure it comes from her own production company. Just somebody decided to, pay for it. Right. So, you find a financier, they're going to invest in it, or if you have enough money yourself, you can put this stuff together, and then you set it up as a one-off project with the bank. And, if it fails, all the money comes out of that bank and that company goes under, and you don't care because it was only formed for that one purpose. There's a lot of weird stuff that goes into finance in Hollywood. That's just one of the ways to do it. Oh yeah. Nothing can destroy my desire to, woo. Okay. Oh, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Man, we had a lot of people roll in. Thank you guys. We did get Fat Thor. Yes, New Bomb Turk, we did, and that was sad. I didn't appreciate it. What's up, Sven? Oh, goodness. Now we're going to get started with the moist. That's bad news. That's bad news. The power of math, people. Absolutely. Yeah. Equals thunder thighs. Absolutely. What's up, Snortopupus Cuber? Good to see you again today. I love it. Okay. Joaquin Stark is just stalking Mr. Tickletrunk. Oh, by the way, I am really enjoying Trigun. That was something that M. Dastardly wanted me to watch. I've now made it through a couple of episodes. It's really awesome. I like Cowboy Bebop. I like The Last Exile. There's a lot of the animes like that I enjoy. I like westerns, man. Easy to get me hooked on something that's a western, or like a ripoff of like a war film, right? I really like that stuff. You guys. Hey, what's up, Super Family? It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. I'm very excited. It's Friday, guys. I really am. I really am. Happy Friday culture, Grin Akuma says. Well, happy Friday culture to you too. I'm pumped. Oh, look, Snowdub's here. Snowdub's got a show tonight, right? Raise your hand if you've got a show, right? Right. What's up, culture? Much love from the Cotton Connection. Absolutely. And let me tell you, that chat's a lot of fun too. I can't wait. I think we're doing Anything Can Happen Saturday this Saturday, right? It's not the trivia. We're alternating weeks for the trivia over there, right? On your channel. Guys, you got to check out Jolly and Snowdub over on the channel. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, really funny stuff. The panel's hysterical at night. It's really good. Good way to crash in bed and have a good time. Let's see. Any bets on getting a fresh score from the critics on Rotten Tomatoes, or they just admit this is too bad for even them to have positive reviews without looking completely ridiculous? I don't think it could be fresh. Look, this was an A. Look, again, I want to point this out. This is an AP. This here, this is an AP person, Mark Kennedy. This thing's hot garbage. That you can't prop this up anymore. You want to maintain some dignity, right? Be intellectually honest. Well, maybe not, but I'm telling you this. Oh man. Woo. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Only two other things will get this chat going. Moist and mentioning anime. Yeah, I did. I mentioned anime. Trigun is a great classic. Okay, yeah. So far, I'm loving it. So. The last feeling I get looking at the picture is, oh no. Okay, it's off. It's off. I took it down. Scott Steiner can explain the math. Oh, look, you guys love anime. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Trigun's great. Yeah, I think it's awesome. GIF. Thank God it's Friday. Absolutely. Angel Cop. Shinjuku, Demon City, Devilman. Yeah, Devilman's freaking sweet. Ninja Scroll, absolutely. Yep. There is not much to understand, really. Finances are a wild topic on a normal day. Yeah, absolutely. And they're willed to destroy the company for political signaling. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's going to be a problem. I turned it off. I turned it off. I turned it off. I'm sorry. Very sorry. Oh, I thought the Jupiter's Legacy trailer was interesting. I think if they don't destroy the concept, it'll be pretty good. I don't know. What do you guys think? Have you had a chance to check out Jupiter's Legacy? I mean, I like a couple of the actors in it. You know, I need to do a little bit more poking around. Yeah, a lot of people have done this. Oh, Lupin 3 best theme song. All right, I'll have to check it out. And this is why I love these streams, because I can go back, watch it, get recommendations, pull them out, and try to go and look them up, see if I can get them. I like that stuff. You guys, I learn more from you guys than you could possibly imagine. I really appreciate you guys. The interaction's key, guys. I love it. If Culture likes Trigun, he'll definitely like Fist of the North Star and Outlaw Star. Absolutely. Yeah. Scrapped Princess Witch Hunter Robin. Oh, absolutely. Darius Munchausen is showing off. What's up, Darius? Good to see you, bud. Thanks for all your support, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, Puffin stuff. That's what I thought. With Ord's board, it's a free for all tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna try to show up. We'll see if I'm 100% because I'm not quite 100% right now, guys. I know it's probably obvious. My voice is a little scratchy, but I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. Interact harder with the chat. Yeah, absolutely. Did I do it? Was that a good voice? Could that be it? Is that a voiceover? Do I get? You think? Could I do some voiceover work? Oh, you have the Jupiter's Legacy comics. Cool. It was an average comic. Oh, you don't think it'll do well, Lord Thoth? Okay, well that's good. I thought it looked pretty intriguing. Akira. Yeah. Oh, I like the film. Yeah, I'm not in the right room. I there's a lot out there that I really enjoy. Someday I'm just going to bring in a rack of films and we can just talk about films one day. I think it's going to be good. That font looks suspiciously racist. Yeah. How can it be that way? It's called marketing. These people are dumb. I don't get it. Fist of the North Star is an oldie, but goodie. Okay, guys, I'm loving this. Thank you. Keep it coming. I don't mind at all. Yeah, Adult Swim. Toonami. Absolutely. Yeah. It's worth collecting. I think the show will be. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, you're fine, Dead Man Walking. No, you're not compelled. The power of culture does not compel you to interact. I don't work that way. I don't work that way. All right. Well, let's get on to the thing that I know will be talked about tonight before we close out, because we're getting close to closeout time. Closing time. Ta-Nehisi Coates to write movie with Black Superman. Excited, guys? Are you excited? Is this what you were waiting for? In 2015, Ta-Nehisi Coates who was woke before woke became a job requirement, wrote an incredibly dishonest book about the country, Between the World and Me, called everything in it racist. Today, Coates was hired to write the script of an upcoming Superman reboot with a black Superman. The scheduled Warner Brother film does not have an actor in mind to play Superman. It was just said it will only consider black actors, meaning even if Leonardo DiCaprio gets buff, he will still be rejected. This is a new, powerful, and moving Superman story yet to be told. I can't. Superman was already a powerful story. And Superman's backstory is a powerful story. Superman's life is a powerful story. Everything that happens in the early Superman comics is a powerful story. What other story are you going to tell? You don't even understand the character. Somebody who is just inherently good at the core. They don't understand. They don't understand. It gets worse. This gets worse. I grabbed this story from Outkick the Coverage. Believe it or not, this is from a sports site. And he's not wrong. I mean, this is complete hot garbage. I mean, his take on it is the same as mine, which is this is not going to be satisfying for anybody who likes the DC comics. It's from the comics. It's from your version of the comics. It's from the trash crap that we've been getting for 20 years that has driven comics into the toilet. So much so that they're clearing out staff at DC right now because Warner Media does not know what to do with it. Because it doesn't perform. AT&T is going to get rid of some of these whack jobs later on, I hope. But only after everything's completely destroyed. Getting tired of it. Here, at least this is funny. CultureCasino, your sultry, silky tones would make a great L'Oreal ad voiceover. Well, thank you. Thank you. Oh, CultureCasino, did you know there was an untitled Bee Gees movie coming out in November 4 of 2022? Cavatanio Cavalry Cooper Che? Trooper Che? No, I did not, sir. I should look that up. That sounds good. Maybe they need an actor to play one of the Gibbs. I don't know. Oh, I do not have the thing. I don't have the thing. I don't know. Just under the weather. Did a thing yesterday. Medical stuff yesterday, so I'm good. No worries, guys. Who fisted the North Star? Oh no, the fist of the North Star. Mark Millar. Enough said. There you go. All right. Mr. Tickle Trump, they're not dumb. They take the most cynical take possible and assume the worst. They're busybody finger waggers. Yeah, it's part of the game. Yeah, I know you're not wrong, Mr. Tickle Trunk. You and I agree, and that's the thing is there's a difference between the alt left and a classical liberal, and they're diametrically opposed to each other. They have similar beliefs in some areas, but it's just they don't. That's not the way of thinking. I don't understand. Really don't. Fire Night. I'm officially excited for nothing any longer. Wow, I hope that's not true. I'm excited for Friday Night Tights and for Friday Night Frolics and for the Puff show tonight with Ords and our boy Puff over on Snowdub Entertainment and Music. I'm excited for stuff. I mean, you have also on Ords' channel tonight. You also have Friday Night Hangs. That's a lot of fun. There's still stuff to be excited for. It's in a different place now. It's in a different place. It's here. It's here and in other similar places, right? It's in the comic books that we produce in the community. It's in the future television programs that you're going to see. It's in the future films that you're going to see in the animation. All of these things are being worked on, guys, from people in this community. Stuff that they own, they created themselves. You have people that are on their way to creating entertainment for us. The vast majority of humanity, and a complete alternative to what's being produced in Hollywood or by the Hollywood affiliated. So that's what we're seeing in the future. Yeah. Do not sing Semisonic, please. Worked in bars for far too long. I'm sorry, Mike Beat. I apologize. Lord, I apologize. What a question. Ta-Nehisi is a crazy person. Very disturbingly crazy. No, absolutely. And if the guys don't talk about this, I'll be surprised. I mean, they already did talk about it, but I think there's more to be said because there's more coming out. We'll have to wait and see. But those are the subjects I'll see. They might venture a guess on what's happening with Kong and everything else, and it wouldn't surprise me because the film has just been going gangbusters, and thank goodness. We're going to see what the legs are like on a big film like that. I think the legs were going to be pretty good. It might have gotten a 24% drop. I'll have to look. Like I said, I'll pay more attention this weekend. So, yeah, dude, I don't know. He doesn't like people with less melanin. That's for sure. That Superman film is DOA. Absolutely. How can you possibly? There's too many competing visions at DC right now. Right? And AT&T likes one and Warner Media likes another. That's an impasse. Somebody's going to have to give, and I don't think it's going to be the company that controls it. We'll see. Maybe enough rope to hang themselves. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be Ann Sarnoff trying to push this stuff anymore, though. Hey, Larry, it's good to see you, my friend. Larry, it's good to see you. I hope to see you over hanging out on Mary Mary's channel when we get to Shenanigans on Saturday. That'll be a lot of fun. Let's see. Yeah, liquid trash. It is. It is. Yeah, origin stories are done. They're overcooked. The problem is you can't reintroduce a character like this. This is what also happened to comic books. You lose your way with a comic book story, and you try to reboot it, right? And that doesn't work. I mean, how many times Captain Marvel alone? How many times has Captain Marvel alone been launched in the last decade? It didn't work any of the times. That's why I had to keep launching it. This is garbage. This is perfectly stated. Superman was an immigrant's tale, the real one, not a new false story told with lies from the either side of the political law. 100% true. Literally, you could not be more of an illegal alien than Superman, right? Or an undocumented person. Just can't, you know. And it was really well done. Think about it. Donner's Superman. Those first two films, man. So what do you do? I don't know. Another poser venting bile on a beloved IP. No, absolutely. But he's been doing it for a long time. It was interesting. I got a very polite burn was leveled at Ta-Nehisi Coates last night by the script doctor, essentially saying that he doesn't. He basically is a parrot of every other idea, and he apes others. He doesn't. He's not original in any way. And even his bile or whatnot isn't even himself. Those are the people we used to call snake oil salesmen, shysters, scam artists, right? Or like what's going on in Hollywood with this Ponzi scheme that just got busted from that actor. Was saying he was buying and reselling like IPs. We'll see. Cal G says, to say that I'm not excited about Jar Jar Abrams' Superman film with Sharkmouth himself writing the script is a severe understatement. Yeah, I know. I've seen too many Ta-Nehisi quotes. That guy is dangerous, bitter, and hateful. 100% true. Yeah, comics are trash. Culture should be cast as Robin Gibb. I can get pretty high in the vocal register, especially in my head voice, or what some people call falsetto. But I don't know. I have to see. I'm gonna try. Maybe next time there's a karaoke, I might pick a Brothers Gibb song. Right? What's up, Biggles? Dude, Biggles getting better at editing, bro. There's no doubt about it. Your content, your production value, already skyrocketed, man. I'm proud of you. I freaking love it. It's awesome. Super chat from Dead Man Walking 55 says $4.99. Another step to my move to send money that I've spent on cable sling to the hardworking content creators that I follow and are more entertaining. Well, thank you very much, Dead Man Walking. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $4.99. That's the goal. I mean, ultimately, I think you're going to start to see a wider distribution than even YouTube, and that's kind of one of the things I've been working on, which means I'm not sleeping enough. Because when I'm not designing stuff for myself or helping other people out, I've been working on this other project in addition to doing, my regular job and stuff like that. So I'm really, I'm like I said, I think you're going to be surprised. I think over the course of the next 3 years, you're going to be surprised with the avenues of entertainment that have been opened up, new avenues. So you're excited for Search of Tomorrow. Cool. No, I know, Brightest Day, and I know you're working on stuff. Like I said, I stopped by. I think I said this morning when I was on the 6 Minute Daily that I stopped by one of your streams where you're building a robot. And again, I oftentimes will just hang in the back, guys. Sometimes I won't drop anything in the chat. A lot of people do that. I just want to watch, listen, pay attention, support, right? And sometimes on the way out, I'll say something, but yeah, it's just cool. You guys entertain me as much as I try to entertain everyone else. So I appreciate you guys. I'm excited to get a notification that Culture Casino is going live. Well, thank you, Valiant Renegade. And like you said, I mean, I'm following your content too, dude. You're growing like a weed, and I'm glad for you. I love your stuff. I appreciate it. All of you guys are doing amazing things. You don't even know. And those of you that support all of us, I mean, it means the world to us. You really do. I hope you guys know that. I hope you guys, we see you. We try to, there's a connection that's formed, and we try to, reinforce, the fact that this interaction's everything. That's why YouTube's superior. This form of interaction. Could you imagine a creator that you love creating a show, right? And then after the show airs and ends, they come on a live stream and you all talk about it, right? Well, that's the future. You're going to start to see that. You're going to start to see somebody do an animated project and then show up and do a live stream to talk about it that you'll be able to interact with. These are the things in the future. They're maybe a year away, maybe less. It's hard to say. A lot of people are working on a lot of stuff. You got a lot of people that are just now getting to the point where they can start to do more or add different avenues. And that's exciting. I'm excited for that. I hope you are too. I hope you are too. To be more Pacific. We are not excited about anything from Hollywood. No, absolutely. To be more Pacific. You guys are awesome. Yep, it's going to be super woke. I hope AT&T tells Warner to take a hike or they're all fired. I think you're going to find out some really odd things. Over the course of the next year. I think people are going to be leaving to do to explore other aspects of their career. It's going to be a lot of really weird exit lines, I should say, things in the press and from the PR folks that say bye. I think we all miss Christopher Reeve. Really do. Culture Casino, the best bang since the big one. Well, thank you, that 70s rock fan. Guys, that 70s rock fan's been making appearances around places. It's been amazing. Plus, I mean, talk about a voice. My goodness. Chris Reeve became a real Superman after he's paralyzed. Absolutely. What an incredible human being. Of course, he was always. But, you were in a position where you focused on that, right? Just how great he was. Parrothead says, I don't remember if it was Gaze or Stevens, other guest, that said we should let Superman and Batman stories continue and let someone else wear the cape and the cowl. Okay, I don't remember either. Again, I mean, a lot of people say a lot of stuff. I don't know. Batman can certainly be a character that continues on. It's going to have to be a relative or someone that Bruce Wayne has trained, in my opinion. Superman, I don't know how you do that unless it's a direct descendant. Right? That's not how you do it. I don't know how you do it. Krypton was completely destroyed. You are 100% right. You guys are trying to keep me long. I love you guys. Valiant Renegade says, whenever I do my first live stream, you'll be among the first invitations. So that'll be great, man. I'll be there with bells on if I'm not doing something else. Like I always say, if I'm available, I'm available. If I'm not available, I'll tell you. I'll apologize. I'm really sorry I got X, Y, Z, or I'm on this stream doing that stream, whatever. But no, absolutely. I think it'd be great. It'll be great. Stormheart Eisenkeel says, indeed. CC, the new green shoots of hope everywhere. Yeah. And maybe what we needed all along. Also true. I think that's true. The money Disney and others don't want must go somewhere. And hopefully we're able to pick out some winners, guys. We put our money into things that are going to be ultra successful. There's going to be some flops, just like there are in Hollywood, but you're going to see creators create stuff that is unique. You're going to see low budget television productions that, rival the stuff that, they're making for big bucks over at Disney Plus or one of these other studios. I mean, honestly, what's better than watching Star Trek Continues that was put together by Vic Mignogna? What's better than that? You can't say any modern Trek is, because it's not. You just can't. Hey, Zach Morgan, good to see you. How's it going, man? Hearing your name a lot of good places. Had to come, sub, and keep up the good work. And The fight for what's right. Absolutely. Thank you, and thank you. I appreciate that. I hang out with some amazing people, and I don't deserve them. We have amazing creators in our community. I'm very thankful. Getting in super chat, red live, and FNT is useless. It's, well, I don't know. It's hard because they're so busy. I can't even fathom the idea of having 10,000 people in a stream. That it doesn't compute. Maybe someday. I'm glad there's a path to growing in YouTube the way that you do and how the recommends work. Because think if you immediately became all that popular, you wouldn't be prepared for it. There's so many things going on in a live stream to pay attention to, and you need amazing mods like I have here with Parrot Head, just another red shirt, Lord Thoth, Matt G, all of the people that I've given wrenches to. I appreciate you, because I couldn't keep up. But I'll always drop a super chat for my friends, and almost everybody that's on FNT, I know, except sometimes I guess I don't know, but I'm thankful, and I got to know them because of you people. Everybody out, you guys, we all get to know each other through this medium. It's truly unique in that way. I don't know if anybody knows that. RMB is planning on making a movie 100% and including the subs and members as if we are all producers, and turn it into a documentary afterwards. That's amazing. RMB's, you don't have to agree with him 100% politically, and he doesn't care, just like I don't care. But at the same time, talk about somebody who just wants to be doing nothing but creating good entertainment and getting the garbage out of it. Holy cow. And we've already reached a critical mass when it comes to entertainment. Yeah, he is a great Scottish brogue. I didn't even do it justice. He's awesome. And this is a good way to approach things. I'm afraid this is true. Joaquin Stark says, my new attitude to movies, series, and games. It's all shite until proven otherwise. Absolutely. You know what? I wish Cavill got a good Superman film, because he hasn't had one yet. And he's totally the Superman you need. I couldn't agree with Gary more, and many other people have said as much. Really can't. Man. Batman always has to be Bruce Wayne. Well, like I said, I could see the mantle or the cowl passed down to a direct descendant, maybe another Wayne. Maybe he honors his father and has young Thomas, right? Maybe that could work. Like young Thomas finds out that his dad's the Batman. I don't know. Thoughts? My brain just works that way. How could I make this work and not tear it up? I don't know. I appreciate you, Shellback, and all of you. You guys don't even know. Yeah, I found smaller channels by watching the larger channels. Absolutely. I think that's the natural path, really. I mean, you get to know people, and everybody's invested in each other. And to be honest with you, I feel like I have to be there for everybody. I like participating in the community. I like doing this. And this is the truth, guys. Monetized, not monetized, it doesn't matter to me. This is fun. This engagement. This is good times. Does the money help with stuff? Absolutely. It helps me contribute to other things. It's gonna in part go to fund my film project. So, which again, I mean, if you want to see a Western horror film, that's what I'm working on. It's gonna be a lot of fun. People's Front of Canada says, I love R&B. He's a cool dude. I understand your point of view, Larry. Yeah, it's like I said. I mean, it's just really busy. They're just, and I understand why you feel that way, though. I really do. Jedi 6, I often use super chats just to drop snark. Yeah, I do that too. I don't even care as long as the chat gets a laugh out of it. It doesn't even matter if they read it to me. So, but I just want other people to be there. Sometimes I'll send like something that's leading. Like I did that at Midnight's Edge in the morning this morning. I led into the subject I knew they were going to talk about the way I knew they'd talk about it. So just, one of the things that I've learned early on was it's really important to be able to segue into a subject. And so sometimes a comment that somebody says could be a natural segue. I always try to provide a natural segue into the next subject if I can. Yeah. Damian Wayne. Yep, there's a path. See, there's a path. I like the idea of young Thomas though. Never got done, but I would like that. The Phantom is dead. Long live the Phantom. Batman Beyond, absolutely. Yep. Yep. Batman Beyond, Terry is basically a clone of Bruce. That's true. Couldn't you get a bigger glass of wine? No. No. That's plenty, though. That's plenty. I'm going to take it easy tonight. Just one of these, I think. Just one of these. Yeah, I've already learned I can't possibly be everywhere all the time. Nah. But you gotta but like you, I got in here and to have fun. Absolutely. We all did. We all did. Chat with thousands in a room is a fart in a wind. Sometimes. Sometimes. Culture is a closet millionaire. Let's see. Yep. It's a respectful disagreement. Absolutely. RMB is just such a great guy. I love him so much. We park our shuttle in the same shuttle bay. Right? Oh, what's up? Jun Wong says for an Australian $5. Thank you. I've seen you for a while, my friend. I need to commission some more art from you. $150 at the penny slots. Yay! I almost said a bad word on my channel. I love the little ones. They're so much fun. Here's my tip to the casino. Good luck with your film project. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm about, I'd say 7.5 months away from being able to do it. I'm going to need people. So I'm going to be reaching out to some folks. And your pay is going to be like a sandwich and a place to like sleep. That's going to be it, because not a lot of budget, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And if we do it right, it'll look amazing despite the limited budget. It'll be a lot of fun. And I got to get the script finished so I can get it over to Script Doctor so he can tell me I'm terrible. I can't wait for that day. Awesome. FNT is basically a TV talk show we can watch from afar. Sometimes it feels that way. But again, I mean, at its core, you still get a lot of interaction, and those guys are just entertaining. I love it. I don't know. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to that show. They picked the perfect personalities. But again, Larry, I understand where you're coming from. I really do, my friend. The wine glass is obscuring Brie Larson. Yeah, I'm not going to bring that piece of cheese on here. Nope. No, I do what I can. I do what I can for as many as I can. Yeah, you are a live audience. Yeah, absolutely. That wine glass has been half full forever. I don't think CC will ever finish it. No, it keeps getting refilled. There's a little gnome back there. That's what it is. Speaking of Western horror, I was disappointed they never adapted the RPG Deadlands. No, I thought that would have been great. No, they don't. We don't want them to do it now, Philip A. Demick. No, absolutely not. Does the boss know about you and RMB? That is not what I meant. That is one of the things that he says, which just says with the same philosophy when it comes to making good entertainment, which is to leave the other stuff outside of it. Yeah, just make good show. I love a good sandwich. So do I. In fact, I might have one. I might have lunch. I think it's pizza night. I think this Friday's pizza night, and I think next Friday is going to be steak. Ooh, love it. Love it. Very entertaining. Absolutely, Larry. So's Mary. Mary is very entertaining. I love being there. Even when I'm not on the show, I love being there. It's so much fun. The Super Chat score-ups are really good. Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I appreciate about Gary, is going the extra mile to catch up and to go through them all and interact if you're there. Absolutely. Today will be a good day. I'll pour some scotch, watch FNT, FNF, and Nick Weiser. Chat with you crazy people and have fun. Life is good. It can be. And I agree with you. And that's what we got to focus on. We can talk about all the bad entertainment we have to deal with. But we have some good stuff now. We have some good stuff now. We have some good people. And we're very lucky. Very lucky. Joaquin Stark says, I can see Bree drown in that glass. I probably could make a video clip where that would actually happen, but I don't wish anybody harm. That's the thing. You know, I often tell people, I hope you don't fall down an elevator shaft. Mary still sees you, Larry. Shuttle pay can be interpreted many ways. Ugh, I hope not. Oh, FNT is always pizza night. Yep, we definitely, we need to get out of here, guys. I love hanging out with you. I just want to leave you with a couple of pictures I know you will all not be happy to see. Here are the ladies for you. What do you think? Looking good? Looking good? What do you think? Looking good? How about this? This look good? You digging this? Hey, look at that. There's Octavia Spencer. She's awesome, but I just think that this was a bad idea costume-wise. There's her doing her normal, her thing. Melissa McCarthy. And there they go. Guys excited? Thank you all so much for being here today. I'm so sorry. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Black. The car was cool, for sure. That poor car. My eyes protected my heart. Oh, God. You guys. Picture 4 is also how the audience will look. Yes. Yes. How did the car's roof not collapse? QACDC. They have very strong roofs, apparently. Just another red shirt. All right, we're gonna close out, guys. I had so much fun. I know it's dumb, but it's just it makes me feel amazing when we do this. You have a few minutes to get ready for FNT. I hope I didn't run into FNT. I don't think so. And usually you have a little buffer of 10 minutes or so before FNT gets started. And I didn't check the time to see if it even had been listed yet. So, but guys, thank you as always. Hopefully I see you all in the Sunday Culture Review. I have some very special guests. We have John Talks from John Talks, obviously John Talks, and Nina Infinity are going to be joining the panel for a review of the weekend and the week in general, and we'll have a lot of fun. That's a really good show. I'll be starting at 11 a.m. Pacific, and however that works out for the rest of the country, because I can't think right now. But do be sure to check it out. It'll be a lot of fun. It's usually about 90 minutes of just amazing conversation with a panel of somewhere between 7 and 9, and with two special guests like that, it's going to be extraordinary. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
In about 1 minute. Thank you.
Guys, be sure to check out all the shows later today, including the one over on Soda Entertainment and Music's channel with Puff and Words. Looks like that would be fun. Also check out Words' channel for the Friday Night Hang stream, amongst many other things. Have a great day, everybody. Happy Friday night.